This is what you'll see when you first open GeoGebra. Over on the far right side, there's a Perspectives menu. And as soon as you click anywhere else, it disappears. But just so you can get it back, go to the very far right of the screen. You'll see a little white arrow. Click on that, and you can get that menu back. There are 5 different perspectives that you can work in GeoGebra. This presentation will be about the Algebra and Graphics one, which is the one that it opens in by default. It's called that because there is one section called Algebra, the Algebra view, and the other section called the Graphics view. I'll talk about the rest of these buttons in a moment, but first, I don't know about you, but I just can't concentrate when the origin is so terribly off-center, so let's just get it centered, shall we? This button up here, just click on that, and then click and move the graphics view until it's centered. That fixes that problem. Now to see the grid, just right-click anywhere in the screen and select Grid. So now that that's all fixed, I can concentrate and talk about the other buttons. All along the top are your toolbar buttons, and every single one of these will draw or do something for you. If you want to see what each of these buttons does, you just have to hover your mouse over that button. This one moves things. This will make a new point. But those aren't the only things available to you. Each one of these also has a pull-down menu. So if you want one of the tools in the pull-down menu, you just select it, and then to see a description of that tool, again, hover your mouse over that. It tells you the name of the tool, and it tells you how to use it. So for example, if you want to draw a line through 2 points, it tells you select any 2 points. So you just click in the screen wherever you want those 2 points to be. Notice that as soon as you do that, it's represented in the algebraic view on the left. If you wanted to draw a line perpendicular to that one, well, you select the perpendicular line tool, and it tells you select a point and then the line that you want to be perpendicular. So let's say this is my point, and this is my perpendicular line. It draws it for you. So at this point, I invite you to try out whichever tool buttons interest you. Don't forget, select the tool first, hover to get the instructions, and don't forget to check out the ones in the pull-down menu as well. Have fun! The other way to get things to appear in the graphics view, be it functions or shapes or whatever, is by using the input bar at the bottom. Here you just type in whatever it is you want to see on the graph. You hit enter, it graphs it for you, and once again in the algebra view you can see that it's representing that line algebraically. If you want an exponent, you type it in with the little hat, but GeoGebra makes it look all nice and proper in the algebra view. If you aren't sure how GeoGebra likes certain functions to be typed in, just go to the lower right corner. This little arrow is for input help. If you click on that, and then go to mathematical functions, there's a large table there with just about any function you can imagine, as well as the format in which GeoGebra likes it to be typed in. So for the square root function, for example, this is how it likes it to be typed in. So I'll just close that. By the way, your function does not have to be typed in the y equals format.